start off, okay? What do these companies have in common? Most of you recognize, how many of you use Uber or have used Uber? Okay, so most of us have done that. How many of you know of or have used Airbnb? Okay. I mean, we all know about these companies, and we all think, well, there's something very different about them, okay? And what's the key difference about all of these companies? Well, other than the fact that all of them either are in the millions or billions, okay? Think of the value right now of Airbnb and Uber, it's over $20 billion each. Doesn't mean they're making money. Airbnb is losing $400 million on it. But the point is they're out there building a platform to do it. What makes them unique and different? What is it about their principles that we can learn something from? And the main part that I'm going to start at is the conclusion of an exponential organization, is that they have figured out a way to bring on more and more clients, get more and more expertise, produce more and more products without having to pay extra money for some of it. In other words, the cost of acquisition of additional ideas, producing more, getting more customers isn't there. Think about it. The platform that you produce with your Uber, once you've got it, whether you've got 20 cars or 2,000 cars, is essentially the same. And if you're using the network effect, people are actually doing your marketing for you, okay? Just like I've just done that right now. People talk about it all the time. And what's interesting is, from another transformation point of view, is all of these are beginning to create the kind of hard competition the traditional businesses are in, and that hard competition is creating losses for them. So just as an example, again, from my experience in China, in Shanghai there are 26 million people. It's the main part of that in Beijing of where most of the people in China are. Turns out Uber only has 11% of the market. Okay, there's another company that has 75% of the market. And all they're doing is buying companies and getting VC money to grow larger, because they know the one thing they don't have is the war chest that Uber has, okay? And that's it. So how are they doing it? They're going into, right now, price wars, okay? Dropping their prices just to get people to use them. If you take a look right now, there's a taxi service that competes with, or not a taxi service, a car service, application that competes with Uber called Get, G-E-T-T, Get Taxi, that's what it stands for. It's another example. A couple of days ago they announced a service, anything south of, I think, 110th Street is $10. So they're all going to be spending a lot of money on getting our attention, okay? So that's one thing to watch, that they're learning from the old world what's happening. But what's really important to understand is how they think differently. How many